Anders Larsson here, and Edith is going to share a little bit of information about a service called cubiloon.media, shining a spotlight on the world of SaaS and agencies. So SaaS or Saas, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is software as service. So it's very simple. Instead of an application on your computer, you move it to the cloud and use your web browser or an app that talks to a service online. And this allows you to save process power on your computer, so you can have the process or the computer power on the internet instead. And this could be very powerful, but the downside is that it most likely is also very expensive, because most of these SaaS uses subscription services, while an app on a computer is a one-time purchase, and then you can use it for free as long as you like, in general, in most cases. But there are some instances when, for example, Windows 11, that doesn't work really forever, because they will tell you, well, the support is no longer available and you will not get any more updates, and who knows, they may even make it impossible to run. I don't know what kind of trickery Windows have, but maybe I'm totally wrong about that. Maybe you can run Windows 11 but you will not get any support or updates. But anyway, before we dive into a short video about this web service, there is something important I would like to tell you. I wonder, have you ever found yourself where you realize that nobody's going to rescue you? It's a strong realization, and we all face our own challenges, and ultimately it's up to us to shape our own lives. And this is something I thought a lot about when I started my channel in 2019. So this was a very strong driving force to really do this. And recently I stumbled upon a personal account that resonated with me deeply. This individual, like many of us, was managing multiple responsibilities and confront their unique challenges. But despite the difficulties, they recognized the importance of investing in themselves and their personal growth. They made the choice to join a training course to acquire new skills, pushing themselves out of their comfort zone. So in my case, I had to stop everything that I was doing because that was not working for me. I was trying different strategies and methods that people recommended me to try in communities. And later on, I realized that they actually were baiting me into trying different resources. And sometimes in my videos I talk about that, how that is done, because it's extremely clever, an extremely clever way to still make people believe that this is a genuine post, that this is something that really works. So that's about creating other accounts. So one guy have multiple accounts, and by doing that they can fool people into doing things, investing in things. So they made the choice to join a training course, and the interesting part is they didn't wait for the perfect time to take action. They had various life events happening, but they understood that they had to prioritize their learning. They began creating content, even though it was out of their comfort zone initially. They recognized that sharing the story was essential for connecting with their audience. And sharing a story, that is really powerful, because it's warmer and friendlier, and it really makes the person listening to the story get drawn into what is being told, because it's much easier to make sense of things and understanding the thought of whom it is about. So when you start, it is definitely out of our comfort zone. And what really impressed me was their determination. They devoured the course material, dedicating hours to learn and grow. After their kids has gone to bed, their commitment was unwavering, and it paid off. Within 10 days of going live and implementing what they learned, they earned their first commission. That's what I call real results. So this story was from a podcast that I listen to, and the system or platform that I use have this YouTube podcast, and they interview people that have massive success. So some people, most of them have tried out network marketing, that is selling, going from door to door and sell people things. So this builds a skill in communication. So maybe you have heard of this, because this is very, very known, that communication is a powerful skill if you want to earn money online. And this is a skill that I'm trying to build through my videos. And because I'm Swedish, it's a little bit difficult for me. But I can experience, or I know that I get better with this. I get better in doing this. And but you have to start from zero. You have to start, if you are not comfortable with communication, then you have to start somewhere and build your skill in trying relay a message to people. And the message is that they can do the same thing that you can do. They can model what you are doing, and it is possible to earn money online. But for some people it is very quick, and for other people it is a little bit slower. So back to the story. This story imparted me a critical lesson. No one is going to serve success on a silver platter. We have to be proactive, seize opportunities and invest in ourselves. It's about devoting time to acquire the skills we need, regardless of what life throws at us. So this is what I was talking about. Devoting time to acquire the skills we need. So if you think about it, this is actually pretty funny. I spent 10 years trying to find a solution of earning money online on communities, and I was jumping from one method to another, but I was not really building my communication skills, because I thought the solution was on the technical side, and build auto blogs and create lots of domains, but I was always missing the part that was about connecting with people. And I think videos is going to be even more important than ever, because creating blogs, creating text is nowadays mostly created by AI. So they use ChatGPT to create text. And I have nothing against ChatGPT, but it is how it is informed, what instructions you send to it, that gives you the outcome. And if one guy that is unsuccessful creates a text, and then you take that text and you tell ChatGPT, can you create another text from this, so that Google doesn't see this as duplicate content. And so they do, and then it is an extremely well-written text, because this is what ChatGPT do. It creates a text that has some problems or some spellings that isn't okay, and create something unique and something that is working. But the input information was from someone that didn't know how to do online marketing, but instead maybe took that piece of content from someone else. So you have like a pile of garbage, and the content is formed based on how well it can bait someone into purchasing something. And of course, these guys that don't have any money, that really hold on to their cash, they will not purchase anything. They will not know what the product is about. They just take something and put an affiliate link to it. And that product, it may be outdated, it may be written by someone that took free content and put it together into an ebook. So you have to be very, very careful with what you learn, with what you step into. Does this make sense to you? Have you ever found yourself in a similar situation where you realized you needed to take action but felt hesitant? It's completely normal to feel this way, but we can't let fear hold us back. Finally, I have a bonus for you, a free educational video on digital marketing. No sales pitches, just practical advice. I hope you find it valuable as you explore this web service. Remember, the first step to success is taking action and investing in yourself. And I know that taking the first step is extremely difficult because you don't have any routine, you don't know really what to do, so you trust that this step will lead you somewhere. And this is why you can't just pick anything online and try and hope that it will guide you into doing things the right way. So you have to listen to the text and it needs to make sense. And if you read a blog or if you listen to someone and then they tell you that this is quick and easy, then you have to stay away from that, because there are no things that are quick and easy. Well, winning the lottery is quick, but it's not easy. And I would actually prefer to earn money the slow way instead of winning on a lottery. And I know that half of you guys think that why the heck do you want to do that? But if you think about it, your skills that you build on in your journey is something that nobody can take from you. But if you win on a lottery, and let's say you win a couple of millions, that money will then be, if you're really uncareful, if you're really not careful about it, you will purchase things, sports cars maybe, and spend money on poker maybe, I don't know. But believe me, your money is going to be spent very fast, and then you don't have the skills to regain that money. You don't have the skills to make smart investments. Do you see how this makes sense? Just think about if you were buying drugs and booze for your money and how it would destroy your life that way. This is why I'm afraid, well, not afraid, but I would rather have my skills than suddenly having 1 or 2 millions in my bank account. Anyway, let me introduce you to Edith that will read you cubiloon.media, shining a spotlight on the world of Saas, SaaS, and agencies. Over to you, Edith.
Thank you, Anders. Go to place for owners of agencies and Saas. Look through our different articles and tell the world about your story. How are you all? I'm so excited to finally get cubiloon.media up and running on YouTube. As someone who used to run an agency and is now working with Saas platforms, I know how hard it can be to keep up with the latest trends and tactics in the always changing agency and Saas spaces. So, we made cubiloon.media, a global website with how-to guides, tips and tricks, and resource categories where you can find a wide range of expert insights and useful advice. Through our feature area, we also like to share the success stories of other agency and Saas business owners. If you have a story to tell, don't be afraid to get in touch. I can't wait to hear what you think and answer any questions you have. All right, over to you, Anders.
Thank you, Edith, for sharing this with us. I want to talk about blame. It is very hard and I had trouble with it. I don't know about you, but I want to ask you this. Do you blame yourself for all the bad things that have happened in your life so far? Sure, accepting responsibility is good, but responsibility is never the same as blame. Nothing that has happened to you is ever your fault. You are only responsible for how you take control of your life. You are the only one who can change your future. You feel bad because you blame yourself. Instead of blaming yourself for the mistakes you made in the past and the losses you have encountered, think about just what you can do to get back on your feet. I used to be here, stuck in the past and playing the blame game with myself over and over again. I blamed myself because I didn't have enough experience. I felt bad that I didn't finish what I had started. It was hard. I had no motivation left. I was depressed. It didn't work, but I didn't give up. I could not give up. Somehow this must work. I asked for help from another YouTube influencer who had done well, and I found someone. A woman replied, and when I let her look at my landing page, she told me what I did wrong. I showed her my ClickBank affiliate product, which was a low commission product. she made a video about it and showed me why I needed something with high ticket products. I had to get a high commission so I could pay for traffic. And this is what I did back then. I used paid traffic. It's much easier to make $1,000 all at once than to make $100 10 times. She told me about a solution that had helped her. This solution has filled me with incredible value and more open mindset and a better understanding of how life and success really works. It has changed my life to love coaching and teaching people how to have a much healthier and more positive attitude toward their success, goals and dreams. And it has a system that will reward you with a high commission, with proper guidance from a personal coach and very clear and straightforward digital training that will teach you the basics and everything you need to know about the system and its workings. So back then in 2019, I struggled with different things, different solutions in communities, and I jumped from one solution to another. And one solution could be create multiple accounts on this service and then start publishing information, and this is how you do it, yada yada yada. And then I tried it, and in all cases, without an exception, the results were mediocre, and I knew that this wouldn't work. Even if I scaled things up, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be a viable option to sustain me. So this is why I had to figure out, how do these online marketers make money online? Why do they post video after video after video? And this is basically, they are building their personal brand. They are building their subscriber base. And if you do it the slow way, then you will not be kicked out from the platform. Well, that is actually a lie, because what is going on now is it is difficult for the algorithm to know if you're a spammer or not, because the spammers are getting more clever. But if you are genuine and you don't create spam and they kick you out, then guess what? You can contact the support and have someone manually check your account, because, well, the algorithm didn't do a swell job on qualifying you as someone they should keep on the platform. So you tell them what you do, you tell them what you're about, and most likely they will re-instance your account and you can be on your way to continue create content. But you have to use the right input. So remember what I talked about using ChatGPT. The same goes for the skills or who you model from or what training you go through. If you don't have the right information as input that is genuine, that is truly genuine and real and clear, then guess what? Your output will be the same, and it is possible that the algorithm will kick you out and you will not be able to restart your account again or re-instance it. But you need a system that is genuine, and this is the system that I recommend, that I'm using in this video. And if you aren't ready to join yet or aren't sure, you can watch my free video training, which has some of the golden nuggets I learned from the digital training of this system. So if you are interested, then take that first step towards the ladder of success and check out the link in the description box below. There you can click on a red button if you don't want to sign up for my free video training. This red button will take you to one of the landing pages of the system I use in my business. Just sign up and you will get notified of what it is and how to get started. I am aware that taking the first step is difficult, but just like in everything else in life, if you want something to happen, you are the only one who can make it so. Why not click the like button if this video taught you something worthwhile? Also, if you want more videos like this, then why not smash the subscribe button and click the bell notification to get notified when I upload a new video. Anyway, take care, be safe, and I stay with you for a couple of seconds because we are ending, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.